Hi, thanks for tuning in to Cardinal Sports. This is Ariel McDaniels, and today we have a game between our lovely lady Cards and Nottingham North Stars. And so far, I think both teams had a good chance of success, but we'll see. Because last game they had girls varsity at JV, and they actually kind of lost 9-36. But we'll see. It was close, and we'll see what happens for the varsity team.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, the starting lineup for your Lawrence Cardinals. At guard, sophomore number 23, Erica Allen. At guard, sophomore number 13, Donnie Peters. At forward, number 24, sophomore Chi Wakachu. At forward number 22, Alicia Ogioli. And at guard senior number 3, Tatiana Hewitt. Head coach for Lawrence is Dana Williams. Coach Williams is assisted by Nicole Revere, proceedings official.
All right, and we're in the first quarter. First quarter, and Nottingham with the ball. Try and shoot. It was close. Trying to get a layup. It was close again. Lawrence in control. Tatiana Hewitt. Passes to Alicia Forgione. Shot by Lawrence. Close. Nottingham looking for somebody to pass to. Number 11 passes to 25. 25 looks to shoot, but then passes to 23. 23 loses the ball. Tatiana Hewitt. Tatiana takes a shot. It's good. Lawrence leading 3-0 against Nottingham in the first quarter. Nottingham 23 passes to 25. 25 tries to pass to 11. Lawrence intercepts but hits it out of bounds. So Nottingham's back in possession. Five, 23 passes to 11. 11 passes back to 23. 23 passes to 25. Back to 11. 11 tries to shoot but misses. Alicia Forgione passes to Tatiana. And then number 23. Lawrence looking for somebody to pass to. Passes to 13, 13 passes to 2, Tatiana, 3, Tatiana Hewitt. Tatiana passes back to number 13. She shoots. Unsuccessful close, but we get the ball back. Lawrence tries to shoot again and misses. Nottingham back in possession, heading back down the court. Lawrence takes back the ball. A little struggle for the ball there, but Nottingham takes possession. Nottingham coach calls time. Good shot by Nottingham, number 25. Both teams are now tied 3-3. Tatiana looks for somebody to pass to. Passes number 13. And number 13 looking for somebody to pass to. Passes up to Alicia Forgione. Alicia stops to get grounded. Almost lose the ball. Number 24 takes it back. 23 tries to shoot but doesn't quite make it. It's a travel against Nottingham. Tatiana Hewitt. Ball's in play. 23 passes to number 3. Lawrence loses the ball. Nottingham gets it back. Another good shot by number 25. Tatiana Hewitt passes into Lawrence. 24 passes back to Tatiana Hewitt. She almost loses the ball, gets it back. Lawrence.
To start the game, the same girl scored all 6 points for Nottingham, and I think they got to get out on her. She's proven that she can knock down the 3.
All right, and there you have it, folks. A little 2 cents for the first quarter, about 4 minutes left. Nottingham beating Lawrence 6-3. All right, another comment.
The ref should have called the jump ball on the first block, because as she went up for the shot, there was clearly contact on both, and then she came straight down. Okay, so then that didn't get called. Second one, there was a foul, but it seems like there shouldn't be any free throws right now. It should be a jump ball, and the arrow is facing for the Cards.
All right. Tatiana goes back down the court with the ball. She goes to shoot. Doesn't make it. Alicia Forgione gets the ball back. 23 passes to Tatiana Hewitt. Tatiana looking for somebody to pass to. Passes but loses it. Nottingham down possession. Number 23. Nottingham passes to number 11. 11 back to 23. 11 to 22. Back to 23. She goes in for a shot, but passes back to 22. Then to 25. They lose the ball. Lawrence gets the ball back.
what I find interesting about Nottingham, that on defense they're very frenetic and their pressure has caused Lawrence some trouble. On offense, they take their time, and it's interesting, and the Lady Cards are going to have to work at figuring that out.
25 makes another shot. 13 passes back to 3. Back to 13. 13 looks for somebody to pass to. Passes to 23. Back to 13. Then to Tatiana. Tatiana brings the ball up towards the net. Takes a shot. Close. Lawrence gets it back. Tries to get the rebound. Foul on Lawrence, number 3. Or 13. Number
25, Brianna McRae.
Who's that number?
First team's first.
Yeah, number 13 with the foul shot.
Number 13, Dominique Peters, shooting.
Nottingham's pressure is forcing the Cards to play faster than they want to, and they have no choice but to go to the basket. But right now, in this first few minutes, Nottingham is controlling the tempo.
Pass to Tatiana. Tatiana passes to Alicia Forgione. She goes in for the shot, loses it, hits it out to 23. 23 gets possession, looks for somebody to pass to, passes to Tatiana. Tatiana passes to number 13, back to Tatiana. Defense is, it's pretty rough for both sides.
On the last play, a couple of passes led to a nice layup. Lawrence has had some good shots. They just haven't been able to make them go down.
Nottingham foul charge number 12, Schneer Henton. Her first, team second.
Lawrence struggling here. Tatiana looking for somebody to pass to. Nottingham gets the ball back.
Cardinal foul charge number 3, Tatiana Hewitt. Her first, team's second. To the line, number 23 for the North Stars. Steph Williams shooting 2-shot foul.
First shot's good.
You know, the Lawrence girls have midterms tomorrow, and I know some of these girls are outstanding students. I have some of them in class, and maybe they have midterms on their mind. You know, it's hard to get out here and focus on the games when you have these pressure exams coming up. They're trying their best.
Alicia Forgione goes in for a shot, misses. Lawrence hits it back, shoots it again. Goes off the rim. Alicia Forgione tries to save it, but hits it out of bounds.
Lawrence made the right plays to break the press the last 2 times. They got layups the last 2 times, and they missed them. Now, maybe the Nottingham controlling the tempo and it being at their pace is causing the layups to miss. I think a couple of good baskets might turn things around.
Scores 4 Lawrence and 11 Nottingham right now. It's about 1 minute left in the first quarter.
How distracting you think it would be if we did some of that aerial photography that we were talking about with the drone, to have something kind of flying around? That wouldn't be okay. Do you think it would be too distracting to the game? What do you think?
It would be interesting. We get more angles and a lot of different shots.
Nottingham's getting so many deflections, and you know, you have to go fast. If they're going to come out that hard on you, you have to go past them. And they got 2 layups, they just didn't go. They're overcommitting, it's leading to baskets, and that was a nice basket by Lawrence, by the way, and maybe that'll turn things around. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. So settle them down, there's a little confidence, and they'll finish more of those shots.
All right, Lawrence passes the ball in. They head down the court. And the shot's good. Scores 8 Lawrence, 15 Nottingham in the second quarter.
You know, if those 2 layups went, it'd be 15-12 and there'd be a ball game. And that would have changed everything. They got the 2 layups. They broke the press. But missing them, you know, Lawrence, Nottingham's almost doubling them up. So it's funny how those 2 layups matter. Both of them went long. And because when what was the name of the player who missed those layups? She did the right thing, got herself out in the break, took a nice angle. But when you go up with full speed, it's a different layup than when you go up, let's say, in the casual layup line. It's like a different hand motion. You gotta have to come up maybe underhand to just soften it, and that's a skill like every other skill in the game, to try to go full speed and not overdo it on the layup, because both of them hit off the back part hard, which is totally understandable how fast she was going, and that's, I guess, part of what Nottingham has in their heads. Get them go too fast, even if they do get beat, and they did, you'll still miss because you're going faster than you're used to. So the type of defense that Nottingham's playing is a trapping person to person, man to man, girl to girl, and so players who are not on the ball are totally willing to just give up on what they're doing and double team if their instincts tell them that that's a good time to do it. And the person who gets left ought to go to the front of the rim to get the pass back, and if the players have good skills, they'll find that. Hopefully Lawrence will get that going.
Lawrence struggling. Tatiana passes to Alicia Forgione. Alicia goes in for a shot. Misses, passes it. They shoot again. Miss it. 13 gets the rebound. 23 looks for somebody to pass to right now. "13 almost loses it.
So the young lady covering 23 left her man and went for the double team. And 23's got to take off underneath the basket when her man leaves her to go double team. You take off, go get yourself a layup underneath the basket. They got to recognize who's doing the double team. And when your girl double teams, take off, go to the rim, and hit that pass.
Their second team set into the game for the North Stars, number 14, Kelsey Nacy.
Alicia puts the ball in play. "23 goes in, tries to pass it to another player, but Nottingham got it back. But apparently there's a foul in there. Did you see what was that?
I didn't see what happened, but I want to see the curl play.
Around the basket, Cardinal foul, charge number 13, Dominique Peters. Refers team's second in the line for the North Stars, number 23, Steph Williams, shooting 1. Into the game for the Cardinals.
Lawrence passes 23.
Number 11, Yasmin Rubio.
23 passes to 13. Thirteen passes to Alicia Forgione, number 22. Thirteen shoots and makes it.
Dominique Peters.
Scores now 10 Lawrence, 17 Nottingham.
That's the good number 25, Daniel McCurry.
He goes in for a shot, misses. Taking it back. They try and hold on if they lose it.
Foul. It looked like there was some contact there.
They get another point. 13 Lawrence, 19 Nottingham.
Cardinals been scrapping, and they've gotten some extra shots. On that last play, when they got the extra shot, they quickly spotted the open person and nailed the three, and that made a huge difference. And then on the other end, they're not playing the double teaming defense that Nottingham is. They're playing more of a help defense, and Nottingham just made a mistake, and looks like the Cardinals are about to get back in this ball game.
15 Lawrence, 19 Nottingham. I believe Nottingham called time there.
You know, one of the positives I see for the Lady Cards is that when that aggressive play was coming from Nottingham and they were down, they didn't resort to selfish play or get disheartened. They continued to play together and keep finding each other for open shots. A few of them did miss, but then they just turned things around and they hit a few baskets and things are looking up. And Nottingham, which seemed dominant, all of a sudden they have to call timeout, and we got ourselves a ball game. It's a 4-point ball game with a couple minutes to go.
For those of you just tuning in, it's 15 Cardinals and 19 Nottingham. We're about 3 minutes left in the second quarter here. It's been a little tough for Lawrence defense in the beginning, but it seems like they're coming back in the end of the second quarter. It seems like they're coming back. So we'll see how it goes from there, but I think they're on a roll. Nottingham heads down the court. 23 looks to pass to 25. 25 goes in for the shot and misses. Lawrence get the ball back. Long pass to Alicia Forgione. It was a good try there. .25 goes in for the shot, misses.
Cardinal foul charge number 20.
So he gets a foul shot here.
First.
But the Lady Cards, there's a lot of chatter. I heard noticing the patterns in the Nottingham game. But openings are still happening, and that's what happened there. And it's just the first foul on number 23, so no problem. But they are getting layups, and that's not going to help them come back.
Ball's in play.
Which way's the arrow going? Which way's the arrow going?
Looks like it's going, my side, it's going left.
Okay.
Now it's heading right. Is there something significant about the way the arrows are going right now? Is it?
Well, of course, it's alternating possession. So back in the days of James A. Naismith, they used to have a jump ball after every basket. Now they don't even have a jump ball when it's tied up. They use the alternating possession.
Foul charge number 14, Kelsey.
On that last play, the most aggressive drive I've seen by Miss Peters, and she went up to the basket. She took a hit on the arm and went up strong and still hit the basket. So now she gets to complete an old-fashioned three-point play.
Checking into the game for the Cardinals, number 3, Tatiana Hewitt.
Ball's in play. Lawrence struggling to find somebody to pass to here. So there was a travel on that last play.
That's a footwork issue. She caught the ball and she dragged the rear foot, her pivot foot. Once the one foot is down, it can't slide around, and it did. So as much as hate to say it, that was the right call.
Checking in for the North Stars, number 22, Dana Davies.
The refs are allowing a lot of physical play. That, yeah, had two arms on it. It was a scrum in there, and there was no call. They just called the jump ball. Certainly could have called a foul somewhere, but they're letting the girls play with only 2 minutes to go in the half. There's still only 4 fouls for each team. That's really an advantage to the pressing team when the refs aren't calling the fouls, because that allows them to be more aggressive without getting themselves in foul trouble. They're letting them hit, they're letting them push, and so for the first half, Nottingham's been a little more aggressive. And there's a little confusion here. But no foul trouble for either side.
Nottingham foul charge to number 23, Steph Williams. Her first, team's 5th. To the line for Cardinals, number 23, Erica Allen, shooting.
All right, the first one's good.
I think a difference between what was going on earlier in the game is that the girls are realizing that this pressure is not that tough, that you can just blow by them, and they've done that quite a few times. This pressure is not unbeatable. They've just blown by them and gotten some layups, and all of a sudden we got a 1-point ball game. They're doing much better at breaking the press.
Lawrence on their guard now. They're ready to go. A nice steal by Lawrence there. Lawrence goes down the court, take a shot, and it's good. 21, Lawrence at 20, Nottingham at the moment. About a minute left in the second quarter. Nottingham almost loses ball there, but they get it back.
if you're watching this game on your TV and you can record and go back and you watch that shot by DJ, by Miss Peters, I think she used the proverbial Euro step on that one, and it was like a wrong-footed shot, and it was very athletic play on that. It was right to left, and then she put up a tough 8-footer swish, and that gave the Cards their first lead of the game. After all that pressure, and Cardinals are right back on top.
Nottingham. .23 goes in, tries to shoot, misses. 25, tries to rebound, doesn't quite make it. Lon tries to pass the ball goes out of bounds.
One of the things I also notice is there's been a pretty aggressive pace to this first half, and none of the girls are bent over. They're all in great physical shape, and that's a testament to the coaching staffs that they're able to maintain that level of effort and withstand the pressure that they had. Nottingham looks like they're holding for one.
Good job by Lawrence there in the first half of the game, leading 21-20. Lawrence looking for somebody to pass to here. For those of you who just tuned in, it scores 23 Lawrence, 20 Nottingham. About 7 minutes left in the third quarter. The third quarter just started. Nottingham holding a strong defense here. Lady Cards not even making it advance in, just kind of passing around. And finally they get advance, they try and shoot, they don't make it, they lose the ball. And Nottingham has possession now. Go down the court here. 23 goes in for shot. Post but miss. Lions gets possession. But they lose the ball. Oh, no, that's not possession. Defense still trying to do like a monkey in the middle kind of thing, but 23 and Nottingham gets the ball. Trying to shoot, and it's good this time. Score 21 Lawrence, 22 Nottingham. Lawrence going down the court. Tatiana goes in for a shot, and it's good. 23 Cards, 22 Nottingham. 23 goes in for a shot again, loses the ball. Nottingham lead gains. Almost a good shot. Lawrence regains possession, scored 23, Lawrence 22, Nottingham. And also, according to our commentator, some of the fouls actually weren't called. Oh, long pass for Lawrence. That's a good, she got that. It was Nottingham in possession here. Good try by 23 Nottingham. Lawrence saves it. Nottingham gives it right back to her, pretty much. Nottingham takes that rebound. 23 Lawrence, 24 Nottingham. Lawrence heading down the court. Somebody's gonna have to shoot sometime here, because he can't really go anywhere at the moment. Good save by Fortune. Nottingham regains the ball, heads down the court, and just starting to take it slow now. Pass to 23, and then 21, and back to 25, 22, back to 25. That definitely should have been a foul there. But Lawrence got the ball back.
Come on, good deep,
Lawrence almost loses the ball. They're going for a shot. Almost good. Lawrence tries to save it. Nottingham takes a shot. Close, but it's not good. Foul on the Nottingham. Alicia Forgione passes to Tatiana. 23 passes back to 23. Tatiana looking for somebody to pass to go in and get a shot. Ooh, almost a good shot there. Lawrence tries again. Good shot by Alicia Forgione. Three-pointer there. Brings it up to a lead. 26 Lawrence, 24 Nottingham. Nottingham loses the ball. Lawrence go back down the court. Tatiana Hewitt. Passes and another shot by Lawrence. Almost good.
Checking out the North Stars, Tyesha Stevenson, number 41.
Ooh, almost a good shot by Lawrence. somebody passed to.
Cardinal foul charge number 24, cheating Varsity. Her first, team's first.
Good try by Nottingham, but Lawrence gets control. 23 goes in for a shot, almost loses the ball, passes to 13. 13 needs to get grounded. Tatiana with the ball at the moment. Reaching for Gion with the shot, and it's good. Scored 28 Cardinals, 24 Nottingham. Nottingham heading down the court. Almost a good shot by Nottingham, but they'll lose it. Nottingham loses it.
Checking in for the North Stars number 33, Leanna Hugo.
Lawrence gets it back. Nottingham trying to shoot, not good. Alicia Forgione looks for center pass. Oh my God. Looks like there's a little confusion here. Apparently there must have been a accident. Apparently Tatiana Hewitt was fouled and pushed down on the ground on that last shot. Lawrence back in here.
Nottingham foul charge number 25, Brianna McCrae. Her second. Team's
Apparently it was a foul now.
13, Dominique Peters.
Dominique Peters with this shot here.
Checking in for the North Stars number 34, Haley Kiefer.
That second shot.
Left, Dar. Keep it left. There you go. Make it go. There you go. Step up. Step up. Get that one left.
Cardinal foul charge number 3, Tatiana Hewitt. Her second.
See the balls.
Team's second.
23 tries to shoot. Almost good, but lose it. Alicia Forgione with the ball. Almost loses it, but we get it back. Dominique passes it to Tatiana. Then back to the 13 and a 23 to 24. 24 loses the ball, goes out of bounds.
Cardinal foul charge number 24, Chi Wakachu, her second, team's third. To the line for the North Stars, number 34, Haley Kiefer, shooting 2.
Second shot. And it's good. Score 29 Cardinals, 25 Nottingham. Cardinals head back down the court. Determination here, keep their lead. They got about 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter. So it's a make it or break it at this point. Ooh, almost a good shot.
Cardinal foul charge number 24, Chi Wakachu, her third, team's fourth.
Come on, Dom, make her pick it up, Dom. Keep her left, keep her left. Talk, with your feet, Chin. Watch the hook, ref. Watch the hook, ref.
Coach calls time. All right, we're back in the game. Lawrence getting ready.
Go get it, go get it.
Ball's in play.
Watch your steps. Take your time, Erica. Take your time.
Tatiana looking for somebody to pass to here. Lawrence was close to losing it there.
Checking in for the North Stars, number 22, Dana Davies. second. Team's fifth. To the line for the North Stars, number 23, Steph Williams, shooting 2.
Good shot. Ooh.
Cardinal foul charge number 22, Alicia Forgione, her second. Team
Nottingham brings the ball in.
Lisa, how fast? She can't hurt you out there.
You want to look for somebody to pass to there.
Nottingham foul charge now to number 11, Sasha McCray. Her first. Team
Tatiana
second.
Hewitt with the shots here.
On the line for the Cardinals,
Next second.
number 3, Tatiana Hewitt on the 2-shot foul. Checking in the game for the North Stars, number 25, Brianna McCray.
Go get the ball.
Alicia Forgione brings the ball in.
Full timeout charge to head coach Dan Williams.
All right, for those of you tuning in, score is 29, Lawrence 26, Nottingham, and it's about 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And this game it has a lot of pressure to it. The defense is struggling on both sides, and now you just got to hold on for Lawrence, or you just got to all out for Nottingham. So both teams are, just so much pressure right now because this game is so close. Anyway, so Tatiana is looking for somebody to pass to. At least she passes to Alicia Forgione. apparently that was a travel by Lawrence.
Don't reach down, just stay there. Don't reach, step up, chin.
Ooh, that shot was good. Score is tied, 29-29. Coaches call time. And just as I said, both teams are under so much pressure right now. The coaches are going crazy, and I'm honestly kind of holding my breath here because I'm not sure what's going to happen. But hopefully Lawrence could hold it together and we could get some points and we could still win this. And we're back out, about two and not even a half of minutes left. Lawrence should just go down and charge it. All right, here we go. Lawrence needs to shoot. Alicia Forgione. Oh, almost gets it. It's close. Nottingham goes up. Lawrence gets it back. Tatiana Hewitt looking for somebody to pass to. They shoot it, and they get it. Time again. All right. All we could do is hope and pray that they could get this. And so far, they're showing us to Lawrence that they can do it. Hopefully, they keep the points and don't let Nottingham come back. Good try by Nottingham. The ball is Lawrence. What is it? Alicia Forgione.
Checking in for the North Stars, number 22.
We got a sub.
Davies.
All right, Lawrence heads in.
Nottingham foul charge number 12. Shooting advantage. For his second, check rush of her third team's foul.
Seems to be a normal basketball cramping. What happens is, depending on how much you stretch and how much you run, your calf actually will just randomly cramp up to a, obviously, as you could see, a very excruciatingly painful point where you just need to sit down and take it slow and to hydrate.
Cardinals, number 11, Yasmin Rubio.
All right, Tatiana. Score is now tied, 31-31. There's about a few seconds left in this quarter. Right in the back. As I say, 8 seconds. And the Stars win. Lawrence 31, Cardinals 33. Thank you for tuning in to Cardinal Sports. In conclusion today, North Stars won. And, you know, both teams, they tried really hard, but, you know, Lawrence, they let it go at the end. They really did. They tried, but at the same time, they weren't thinking at some of the end plays. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next game.